Hey guys, welcome to the latest Sunday reviews at Red Vault. Today I'm gonna talk about this Schecter Blackjack ATX, and there are 8 strings on it. You know, it can be a monstrosity, either a monstrosity or a blasphemy for different group of guitarists. And I'm gonna try this guitar with one of the oldest plugins of Neural DSP. Today we will check Soldano SLO-100 plugin. It's not because of the plugin actually, but I spent quite some time with an actual Soldano Hot Rod 50, and I want to compare the plugin and the amplifier before making an angry comment. I know they are not equivalent models, but who cares? This is Lazy Sunday reviews. At the end of the day, a guitar with 8 strings on it and the Soldano can be a good pair, so I want to give it a go to this configuration instead of miking up an amplifier. Now let's talk about the guitar. We have 3 pieces of mahogany with neck-through construction, with ebony fretboard with jumbo frets, and we have Seymour Duncan blackouts for 8 string configuration with hip shot bridge as far as I know, and we have lock tuners from Schecter. I know this thing is from 2010, but I want to give it a go because I'm not really familiar with this type of guitars and I'm trying to experiment new stuff. You know, I kinda messed up the tuning of this guitar to play a significant Deftones track, and you will hear it soon under a different name of series in this channel with lots of good friends of mine. Let's hear it first. It's just an abomination, man. So I gave this guitar standard tuning with an additional B on the 7th and an additional G on the 8th. Also, I have to mention again, I'm not a 7 string or a 8 string guy. I prefer baritones with 6 strings to play drops or lower notes, lower tunings. But I want to try this guitar and share my honest opinions for the people who already purchased the same guitar again and again till it reaches to 20 and seeking for a different flavor now. So let's try it. Let's try to play this guitar just like a regular guitar. 8, 7, 6. I'm not sure about anything. Let's give it a go to the plugin. Let's start with the default and let's check the knobs. It can be either 3 or 8 or 11. It kinda doesn't matter, at least with this kind of setting. For the overdrive knob, maybe we should check the bass knob with the 8 string. Now I can hear it. Once you go away, you can't go back. Let's check for the OD because we need one. Let's give it to a usual setting. By the way, the pickups of this guitar is really hot. Actually, the pickup height isn't that much and I have no input gain from the audio interface, but we are on the -3 level. Most of the time I prefer -6 to -12 as far as I remember. Yeah, -6 to -18. Let's check the other overdrive. We have an EQ, but I will go with the flat one. I will go with the first. Let's check the amplifier again. I think those won't work. If I will switch to normal, they will work. I don't want to increase the level. I can easily say the presence knob, presence. I'm always mixing this. Anyway, the presence knob, presence. The presence knob of the actual Soldano isn't working like this. Don't get me wrong, the plugin works just fine, but no matter what, it's a plugin because you won't hear a sound like this. It kind of feels like a bit crasher when it goes to 11, but the actual Soldano isn't sound like this. Isn't sounds like. Let's check the depth. You know, it's lazy Sunday reviews, anything goes. After 5, sounds same, at least for me. If you can hear a difference, you have better ears than mine. Maybe the 10-11 zone is kinda sounds weird, not like an amplifier. But the characteristics of the amplifier, characteristics of the plugin, the characteristics of the gain actually is really production friendly, is really mix friendly. Because most of the time you newbies cranking up the gain to become heavy, but gain is a lie. I won't use a post EQ. Let's check the cabinets. What we have in here. We have only one cabinet because it's one of the first products of Neural. Let's give it a go to the dead center with some condenser configuration. Let's give it a drop tuning. So we went to the drop E like it's a necessary thing if you will play the guitar just like the plugin holds the sound, holds the low end just fine. I think we get the characteristics of the plugin. Now let's give it a go to the guitar again. Let's talk about the guitar. The finish, total mess. I'm not into this satin finish because you can easily see my fingerprints and the dust is really visible. About the A string, it's not my thing. I prefer 6 string again because I couldn't place my hand on the fretboard well. I always mixed up the places. I couldn't play even the easiest tracks for me. If you're a metal guitarist who already tried lots of different configurations on 6-string guitars, just purchase a Telecaster or a Les Paul. If you want to play this type of stuff, you have to change your habits. You have to increase your abilities, because if you are looking for an 8-string guitar, it should be a need instead of a want situation. You need this to play something different which fits to your new playing style, your increased playing style. But if you will just, it's meaningless. Just lower your strings or just purchase a baritone. I think it's the end of the video. There's nothing else much to say. It's a nice guitar. The craftsmanship is really nice. Korean factory never betrays. The plugin is also nice, but it's not an amplifier. I can easily say that. But it still sounds nice, and probably I will use this plugin tomorrow in our rehearsal, because as a band we are rehearsing in here and we are playing with in-ears. I'm not miking up a cabinet for the rehearsal stuff. Also, most of the time I'm playing with a processor with my Moore GE300. So I'm not a snob. Plugins and processors are still rules. But it's not an amplifier. We have to accept that. Accept this. Accept that. Anyway, sorry, not sorry about my grammatical mistakes, because this was lazy Sunday reviews. It's a different camera angle. I won't use this again too because it hurt my neck. Anyway, I have to throw this pic. No, it's Mr. Englund's stuff. I shouldn't do this. Anyway, till the next video. See ya.